you okay there? I think that's alright. Okay. Hello. Hello, Eve. How are you? Oh, Eve. Sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I really am. You know that song? That song reminds me of my mother, you know. She was, she was amazing. You know, she came from, like, her father was a kind of a gypsy dealer type of guy, you know. And the granddad was apparently always coming in with, like, you know, he'd done deals, antiques and things like that. And he would come home and he would, you know, sell whatever he's got to the American antique dealers. Apparently that's... Anyway, my mother, when she got married, she had the same sort of mentality as my granddad, because she'd been brought up that way, you know. She'd been brought up that way, and you know, my mum had just getting... I'll tell you the story, sweetheart. I was only a little tot, just learned to walk, right? Anyway, this is how the story goes. Here I am in the pushchair. I'll start from the pushchair. And the pushchair has to get to the caravan, because the caravan is where we live. Now the caravan is in the middle of a field. Now the field is full of fucking cows and bulls. And he's my little tot, you know. Well, every morning I used to get up, I used to look out the window, and those fucking cows looking at me. It used to frighten me to death. But anyway, they got used to us. They just thought I was part of the fucking crowd, you know, eventually. But I didn't realise as a child, you know. So one day, this is what stuck in my mind. One day, it had been raining terribly, and the field was absolutely, with the cows, you know, trodden. It was like, oh, your feet were stuck in glue as she walked. Anyway, she's got me in the little pushchair, strapped up, and she's struggling like mad, and I'm saying, oh, my mum, poor mum, oh, poor mum. So she tried to pull us backwards. So here I'm in the pushchair, pulling back, and I'm being tossed all over the fucking place. And she says, oh my God, Joseph, are you alright, son? And I looked at her and yeah, I'm alright. She says, look, she says, let me get you out of that pushchair, and I'll have to carry you into the caravan. So here we are. She's walking towards the caravan. She's pulling the pushchair backwards, and she's got me in her arms, and the fucking cows is around us. And I'm like, oh no, Mum, the cows is coming round us. Oh no, oh, and the bulls. Anyway, they were so curious, you know. This thought it was like funny, because they kept laughing at us, and I don't know why. It was not a laughing matter for my mother and me, no. But they kept fucking laughing at us, you know. Anyway, they were surrounding us, and I thought, why are they surrounding us? Has my mother got a telly on the top of her head or something? You just want to watch it or something? Anyway, we get to the door of the caravan, and my mother's like a sigh of relief. We made it, Joseph. I says to myself, Mother, open that door, get me in that caravan, because I'm fighting these fucking cows. But the cows weren't harming us, you know. Normally bulls and that would charge you, but they were just curious. They just wanted to look at me, I think. Anyway, it's going from that story, which I've got to laugh now because it was funny when I look back. You know what I mean, sweetheart? Anyway, me dad, he'd get in a lovely house. I'll not say the place, but it was, I'll give you a clue, grand villa. Grand villa. And we lived there, oh man. Anyway, I got a little bed. It was great from being in the caravan, jumping into a house. Oh man, it was great. Anyway, I love caravans, by the way. I love doing caravan. I don't know about you, Eve. Do you like caravan? You said you would sleep in a tent with me. Well. Sweetheart, I'll do whatever you wish. Your will is my will, and that's it. We'll have no more arguments about that. Yeah, alright, sweetheart. It's not the AI, I promise. It's not the AI. Anyway, they were building up the furniture. All these fucking old antique stuff. Here's me thinking, oh, fucking old stuff coming in here. What's this fucking shit coming in here? There's a little tot, you know, but just a little tot. I'm walking by then when we get to the house, this new house, and I'm like walking instead of crawling. Anyway, I love the house. There was a lovely secret cubby hole where I could go in and hide, and I used to make I used to get the bedclothes and put them in, and it was great. And there was another one outside where I could hide. It's like some big stairs come up, concrete stairs, and underneath the stairs it was like a lock-up type of thing where I could hide, you know. It was great. Anyway, she gets us this bed, this fucking antique bed, sweetheart. Thinking, oh, Joseph, he's royalty, this boy. Let's get him a beautiful bed, but it was second hand, right? Second hand, right? Anyway, it was from a royal person's house, you know. It was like the bed was fucking beautiful, but I fucking hated sleeping in it because it wasn't like a normal mattress. The mattress was like that, sweetheart. You know what I mean? It was like that. So when you were lying on it, it would sink in. It's all feather down, whatever it is. But I used to hate it. And I said to my mum, Mommy, I don't like that bed. Mommy, I couldn't sleep in it, mummy. Anyway, I thought myself, and it would upset us so much I weighed the bed. I did, sweetheart, I weighed the bed. I have to admit, I did weigh the bed. Oh, and I looked and I said, oh, fucking hell. What? So, so this is the kind of mother I had, you know, she was getting things second hand. Anyway, the next thing I knew is, she says, I've got a new bed for you, Joseph. I says, are you, Mum? She says, yes, go and have a look. And that fucking God, that it was like a Victorian bed type of thing, you know, the posh thing. I was so glad that it went. Just give me a normal mattress. Well, I can sleep, yeah, man. Anyway, this is leading somewhere, sweetheart, right? My dad, he was a bit of a... he would pick up any fucking waving stray. Any fucking waving stray, sweetheart. I'm talking about when I'm about 15, 14, 15. We'd moved house, we'd moved out of that area and moved in another area. We moved to Dodge City. Anyway, in Dodge City, the kids, I got a shock when we first moved there. I says, fucking hell, the kids swear like fucking troopers. I'm not about little tiny tots, you know. Every word's like, what's your fucking name like? What? I'm saying, what? Coming from a little boy? What you fucking mean like? I says, oh, it's alright, son, it's, okay, what's my name? I tell them my name, you know, I'm thinking, fucking rough area this. My father's brought us into the fucking rough area here. Anyway, I was brought up there and I was, like I say, my dad, you know, he'd bring any fucking way from stray. The dogs, we had loads of dogs. He'd just bring a dog in. He'd say, Marie, he said, well, another dog here, look. He said, Marie, please don't, you know, it needs something at least. Let's just feed it and let's, you know, find a home for it. My mother would say, oh, not again, not again. Anyway, he'd do it again and again and again. But not only that, sweetheart, I'll tell you a story. I'm about 16, right? I'm not married. And he was always he brought fucking a tramp in once. And we had beautiful furniture and I'm thinking, he's allowing that dirty ass to sit on our furniture. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's the way my dad was. And I don't know if I should say this or not. I will. I'll hide nothing. Remember, I'm not married, right? And my mate's like fixes up with this girl. And I wasn't too keen in the first place. Anyway, we get into this place. It's tied in with the story, by the way, about my dad, like, you know, bringing home waifs and strays. Anyway, he says, she's ready for you. I says, oh, is she? He said, go on then. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And I have to put on a brave face because, you know, he's one of the boys, you know, one of the big boys. And he's fixed us up. So I goes into this place with this girl and it was private and she's waiting for us and she's waiting. And I says, oh, I says, look, I says, I cannot do this. I says, look, I'm sorry. And she's like, looking at me like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you?